Hey everybody, welcome back to Fit with Gopal. Today I'm joined by Min.
What's up, guys?
Could you introduce yourself?
My name is Min, or you guys know me as it's We Gorilla on Instagram.
Yeah. So what do you do?
I do powerlifting. Yeah, and like right now mainly powerlifting, and also my other hobby, I will do like streaming on Twitch and playing games.
How
Yeah.
often do you stream?
Um, I mean it's up to my mood. Like
Okay.
sometimes I do it at night with my friends because most of my friends plays game at night. Yeah.
Okay. And you go to university as well, right?
Yeah, in Thailand, yes.
How many years do you have left?
Probably like 1 year.
1 year, damn.
I think so. Because like I don't think my credit will be um as soon as how do you say? Because like I have to get around 132 credits.
Okay.
Yeah, but right now it's like only 100 something like that. Yeah.
Okay. So that's like 6 credits per subject, right? Or three
Three
credits.
credits.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So that's like another year and a half, I guess.
I think so. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
You have another year and a half in university.
Yes.
Are you excited to graduate?
Um, Not really, because like I feel like I also want to stay with my friends, stay like this kind of life first. Like I don't wanna graduate and like have to find work and stuff like that.
Mm.
You know, like going to a real world. Yeah.
So you're not ready to grow up.
I won't say I'm not ready, but like for now, I just want to make how do you say, a moment, you know, first.
So you want to enjoy your life and
Yeah,
then
enjoy my life.
work later.
Yeah.
So going into university,
Mhm.
what is the experience like in Thailand?
Experience like um before going to the university or
Or let's start with school.
start with school.
Yeah.
Uh, let's say that I was fat before.
Okay.
Yeah, so I got bullies a lot. You know, I think I was 5'6", 5'7".
Wow.
Yeah, and then others was like almost 6 feet or
Yeah.
like taller than me, of course. They would bully me or maybe bully about my like fatness, and then um, and then after that, when I was in university, I tried to like break them off, and also like I also like cut friends when I was in high school. Yeah, so when I changed to university, I cut friends with the past, like some of them. So yeah, because like when I grow up, I feel like I outgrow them. That's why I cut them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
And in high school, did you play any sports?
at high school, I play basketball. Yes, sir.
Were you any good?
I was almost hit the Thai national team.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and then like I was training for it basically.
Yeah.
But then I think I got injured, like my right knee. Yeah, because I think when I was in 12th grade or 11th grade, we went to Benjasui Park, and then me and my friends, we hit each other, like we run into each other. So at that point, myself, like my upper body went back, but my lower body went forward. So my knee collapsed.
Oh no.
Yeah,
So did you get like surgery at that time, or
I didn't get any surgery. No MRI, no surgery.
so you didn't even know if something was wrong?
Yeah, but
Then when did you figure out, hey, I have a messed up knee?
I think I went to the hospital. Like I think a week after, because like I couldn't walk at all. So my mom brings me to the hospital, and then the doctor just said that like the ACL was tear and stuff like that.
Oh damn.
Yeah, but I was lucky that the like my knee wasn't like dislocated.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was good. Yeah, but then it was suffering. I was suffering like for 1 month.
Oh damn.
Yeah, what 1 or 2 months? I'm not sure. Yeah. So I couldn't walk up the stairs. Like I have to climb up the stairs with my mom and dad like watching me.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then 1 month later, I went back to playing basketball again. And then it happened again. Yeah. But then at that time, I couldn't stop playing basketball because that's my first priority. Like that's my hobby, you know.
Mm.
And then when I came to university, I found powerlifting.
Yeah.
So I stopped basketball forever. Yeah.
Do you ever feel like you want to go back, play basketball?
Right now, I would say no.
Mm.
Because like first of all, it's about the injuries. Like you can get knee injuries, ankle injuries, you know, so many injuries with basketball. Um, like if I go back, this thing might happen again.
Mm.
Like who knows, you know? And also, um, like right now, I'm how you say, I love to build up myself more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So like basketball, I was fat during playing basketball. I don't know why.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I was so fat during playing basketball. And then when I changed to powerlifting, my weight went down. I got more muscular. Yeah, so nah, so no more. Yeah.
So getting into powerlifting, how did you first start?
How did I first start? So when I graduated from 12th grade, right, to go to university, at that time I was in a COVID, right? Um, First off, like I didn't know about powerlifting at all,
Mm-hmm.
you know, but I was watching PO4.
Okay.
Yeah, but I didn't know how to train. I don't know what is a bar. I mean, of course everyone knows
Yeah.
it, like, but like I don't know how to use it properly. But at my home, I have like just a 8 kg dumbbell and a 10 kg. So I start from that. I
Okay.
start doing hammer curls, start doing like, you know, all those basic stuff. And then I have a treadmill, so I start from there. And then at first I was not like training for powerlifting at all. So I was training for bodybuilding.
Mm.
Yeah. And then I went to university like second year, right? Because like the COVID started like getting off. So I saw one person who was my, how do you say it?
Senior.
No, no, my yeah, senior.
Yeah.
My senior. His name was Pipat.
P what?
Pipat. Not Pat Yo-Yo.
Okay.
Yeah, he was Pipat.
Okay. Is he in tap or no?
He I think he competed bench only once.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he played but he was in politics for so long.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was in the group with P Tam and like P so many, bro. Like
Yeah.
hero athletes, you know, like
Oh wow.
back in the
Okay.
days, back in the days. Also Joe Canvas.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
he was with that group
Mm.
back in the days. So when I first saw him, I was like, yo, why does he lift so much? But he weighs only like 74 kg.
Oh damn.
Yeah. So I asked him about like these kind of stuff, like how do you start? How do you train? And then he started training me. And then at that time, when I was in like second year university, we don't have racks to squat. So what we use is an incline bench.
Okay.
Yeah. So basically incline bench is like this, right?
Yeah.
And then there would be a bar over here. We just go inside the incline and then we walk out.
Wait. So where do you put the bar?
On the incline. On the incline bench.
So it's an incline bench like this.
Yeah.
The bar is on the bench, like at the top.
Yeah, on the thing. Yeah. What do you say? It's on the
On like the little
bar hanger.
yeah, like where you put the bar,
Yeah,
right?
where I put the bar.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you just go in, grab the bar.
To the back and walk out.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it takes us like almost 10 steps to walk out.
Oh damn.
Yeah. It was hard. But like all of the all of the lifters in my university, all of them, like not all of them, but like most of them squats like 180, 190 with that walkout.
Wow.
Yeah. So I want to be like them, you know. So um I think the first time I lift was 140 kg. Like I didn't know I could lift heavy, right?
Yeah.
Because like I never tried. And then I just got a recovery from my knee. And then when I first got back to walk again, my first squat was 100 kg.
Oh wow, that's really good.
Yeah, that was really good. But of course, not that, not a full squat because like, I'm still scared. Yeah.
Okay, so after that, did your university eventually get like a proper power rack or like a proper rack?
Nah. We actually, the person named Pipat, he's the person who bought the rack.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not like a big rack. It's how do you say it? Just a rack, like
Like two
weightlifting rack.
pillars, right?
Yeah, 2 pillars. And then we just use that till now.
And he'd already graduated and stuff.
I'm not sure if he graduated, but I think he graduated already. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
So
so.
you're not in contact with him.
Not that much. Yeah. Not
Okay.
that much right now. Yeah.
Getting into powerlifting,
Mhm.
did you ever imagine that? Hey, so did you ever imagine I'm gonna compete?
At first, I wasn't.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I heard about Power Meet, and then I was like, "Oh damn! I want to try this."
Mm.
And then suddenly, my friends in my university, he was Indian too.
Mm.
Yeah. So he asked me like, "Bro, man, do you want to compete? I will compete with you."
Mm.
But then I was like, "Man, all right, okay."
Okay.
Yeah. And then I went to compete with. Then I opened my first squat with like 90 kg, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. I was like at that time I was so dumb.
Yeah.
And then my heaviest bench at that time was 75 kg.
Mm-hmm.
And then my deadlift was 162.5.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
first time. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then my first handler for that meet was Coach Job.
Mm.
Yeah, Coach Job.
Okay. And how did you get in contact with him? Did you just ask him?
So when I was training powerlifting, right? Like the first time I was training powerlifting, I went to Fitness Platinum Ekamai.
Mm.
So I saw one person. His name was Pitit.
Mm.
He was Guy Top Power, as we all know. Yeah. Um, that's the first time I saw him, and I asked him because he got all the stuff. He got the belt, he got the singlet, he got the wrist wraps, and then I asked him like, "Oh, you also train for powerlifting? Like, can you teach me? Like, can I train with you? Something like that." And then so we trained for like until the comp, and then at the comp day, I asked him like, "Who was your coach? Who was your handler?" And then he told me his name was Pijab.
Mm.
Right? So like I asked Pijab that day, or like, "Can you be my handler?"
Mm.
Because I have no handler at all,
Yeah.
bro. Yeah. So he was nice. He was so nice. Like, and then gave me the handling.
Mm.
Yeah. So that's the first time I saw him.
Yeah. And then after that, you just kept on competing, right?
Yeah.
You couldn't stop.
I couldn't stop at all, bro. Like, I just love the community. I love everyone in powerlifting. They just teach me a lot, like, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. Till now, like, I'm still trying to learn more about powerlifting. Yeah.
Hey, so I know you're enjoying the podcast and I'll let you get back to that, but I had a quick little announcement that I wanted to make. If you're looking to lose fat, build muscle, or get fit, I can help you with that. Currently, I'm providing online and in-person training. So if that's something you're interested in, feel free to reach out to me on Facebook, Instagram, or WhatsApp. Links are in the description. So what are you waiting for? Get fit with Gopal today, and back to the show. And recently you competed in NQ1, I believe.
Yeah.
So in that meet, there was a moment where on your last deadlift, you attempted 200.
Yeah.
I think you got the bar up.
Yeah. It was
And then,
halfway.
yeah, and then you failed.
Yeah, I failed.
And then you just started crying.
Yeah.
It was like a lot of emotions. What did you feel in that moment?
That moment, I'm let's say I'm a sensitive person, right? Whenever someone tells me something that like would hit me a lot, like those words, those big words, not a bad word, but like something that would inspire me to lift that up. Like Pipat, Pipat Yo, he was saying like you can do this, you can do that. CJ was also saying like shouting. Everyone was like everyone in front of me was shouting like I could do it. Yeah, and if you see on that day, I was like wearing my headphones, going mad. I was like, cause like at my head that time, I was like, I got this.
Yeah.
And I go out aggressively, and then I bring the bar up, like, I think it was on my knee.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think I lost my balance or something. And then I failed. Yeah. At the time, I was also stuck. Like, I was using mixed grip, and then my arms just getting stuck on my thighs.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, on my quads. So I was basically fighting for nothing because I was stuck already. Yeah. So after that comp, I asked CJ for to use hook grip.
Yeah. And now you use hook grip.
Yeah.
So that will never happen again.
For sure.
Okay. And you said you're a very sensitive person, and you also said that you used to get bullied in high school.
Yeah.
When you were bullied, did that ever affect you badly, or how did it affect you?
Um, I was let's say I was a calm person.
Mm-hmm.
Like if it was someone that is not calm, he would do something crazy. Of course, right? So like if someone that is not calm and couldn't handle the situation, I would say that that person maybe would get out of the school for sure. Yeah. But I was a calm person. I wasn't like, doing something bad or anything. I just keep all those words, and I always tell myself that wait for them to see in the future. Yeah, because I know that I can do it. Yeah.
But you were calm in front of them. But when you went back home, did you ever feel like depressed or?
I would say yes. And then um sometimes I cried, I cried alone. Sometimes I listened to music alone. Um I'm a calm person, but if I'm alone, it's like a different person, because like I use music as a mood. Like each music have its own mood, right? So like if I'm sad, then everything will be gray for me. Everything will be dark for me, and not like yeah. Oh, and then I cry a lot too. Yeah, when I was like when I was getting bullied, but then I have my friends from Pakistan. His name is Rizwan.
Okay.
Yeah, he's one of my brothers in the high school, in like in the school, because I was his friend for almost 18 years.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
How did you guys meet?
we was in kindergarten. Yeah,
Okay.
so I was his friend since 2 years old.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so whenever I'm sad, whenever like I'm down, I'll just call him, text him, like, bro, I'm getting sad, or I'm doing this, I'm doing that. He was just like try to calm me down more.
Okay. And now, do you, whenever you left, do you ever think back to those moments of you getting bullied and maybe you sad as feel?
Yeah, a
Yeah.
lot,
A
a
lot.
lot of time. If you can see my reels, like sometimes I put some words that, like, for example, um they said eating chicken and rice will make you fat, and then I put me, and then I put watch me, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because when I was in high school, I loved to eat chicken and sticky rice, right, for my breakfast. But then my friend says that, bro, don't eat too much. It's gonna make you fat, something like that. Yeah, and then they're just trying to stop me from eating my breakfast.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's weird.
yeah, that's super weird.
Yeah.
But I'm like, man, it's okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then after you started powerlifting, uh, did did that help with like keeping the emotions
Yeah, a lot, bro.
inside? Yeah.
For sure, a lot, bro. Like powerlifting helps me a lot with like my emotions, because I'm a calm person, that's right. But when I'm aggressive or when I'm sad, some people don't have anything to, how do you say, to put it on,
Yeah.
But for me, I put it on powerlifting. Like whenever I deadlift, I bench, I squat, I just put it on there. Yeah. So when I'm finished with my training session, I'll just be fine.
Ah,
Yeah.
great. And after your training session, you usually drink protein, right?
Chicken breast.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you can drink protein. And this video is sponsored by Ali Protein Shake. Was that smooth?
Yeah.
Yeah, very
That's
smooth,
very
right?
smooth.
So here I have Ali. They sponsored today's episode. Thank you so much for sponsoring the video. We'll just take a quick sip now.
Yeah.
And shake it up and so there are 5 flavors in here.
Damn. It's pretty good. Actually.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Ali, for sponsoring the video again. And I will get back to the conversation. Yeah. That was smooth, right?
Yeah. Also,
You were like, whoa, you didn't expect that.
yeah.
Marketing. So let's get on to your big inspirations. Whenever I see your stories, I always see something like you always post a lot of powerlifters.
Yeah.
And I think you're inspired by them, right?
Yeah, of course.
Let's say, who are your top 5 inspirations in the powerlifting scene?
I think everyone knows this. The first one must be Roswell. Yeah, he was one of my favorite lifter because first, I feel like I have the same vibe with him, like same vibe, how we dress, how we listen to music, and yeah, that's why I love him. Second will be Delaney Wallace.
Okay.
Yeah, his first was his dance move. Before when I was a kid, I loved dancing.
Okay.
Yeah, and then like he's also very, how do you say,
Well-spoken individual,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
So why don't you dance after your lifts during comp?
I'm shy, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's why I don't dance at all. Yeah. Third, I would say this Jesus.
Okay.
Jesus, yeah. Because he was a very big man, and I'm also a big man, right? So like seeing him lift, it's like I want to live with him, you know, because like I always see that like not, how you say, not every big man can do that, you know, like some big man like other people who's like, you know, maybe fat, you know, will just like go off and like not doing anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, but seeing Jesus, or maybe what's that guy? What's that guy named? Optimus Prime.
Oh, Ray Williams.
Yeah, Ray Williams. Yeah, I love both of them.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and for my fourth, uh I can't forget to mention this person. It would be Pilpor.
Of course.
Of
I was
course.
waiting for it.
Of course. Um, he inspires me when, like, since when he was doing YouTube, right? So like, I was watching him. I was like gaining knowledge from him, and then my first time saw him in Iron Hive, I was like, wait, what the hell? He's here? Or something like that. Because at first I didn't know. Yeah, like the first time I went to Iron Hive, I was like, this is not a place for me, for sure. Because I went there, like there were like Audi, there were like McLaren, I think, Benz, BMW. I was like, nah, bro, this not my place. All right. So when I went there, at first I thought Piopor was a person who, like, you know what I'm saying, like doesn't socialize. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So, but after that, like he was so kind. Like when I really get to know him, he was super kind. Like I asked him so much about like lifting. I tried to let him help me with my squatting, with my benching, with my deadlifts. Yeah,
Yeah.
so that's why I loved him. He is like a brother to me, actually, because like I think I went to Makkah, right, in Saudi Arabia, and then I bought him you know, the scarf, the man's scarf for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like I went there and I think of him like, yo, if he wears this, it's gonna be so funny, you know. And then I just bought him because, like, you know, I cannot buy stuff for Russell and stuff, right, like that, right? Because I'm not in America, so I chose this opportunity to give him. Yeah.
And you should have said Kasamsan.
Kasamsan, yes.
No, Kasamsan, like the way the Americans pronounce it.
Oh, damn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
whenever I look at the IPF streams, whenever
Yeah.
he competes, it's always like Kasamsan.
Yeah.
No, it's Kasem.
It's Kasim, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, and number 5?
5? Ah, man. I would say. Can I say myself?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I would say myself.
Okay.
Because every time I go to training, I like the reason why I said that I inspired myself is because I want to get better, like better and better every day. So if today I was training, I would tell myself that the next training session I would be better and better, right? So that's why like myself is like it's like my inspiration. Yeah.
And you have a lot of inspirations, right? Including yourself. Do you ever imagine that you will be able to meet them all?
I mean, I could imagine meeting them, but like, I think it's gonna be hard for sure. Yeah, cause like right now I'm still a no one, you know, cause like I'm not in like maybe Asians or worlds, so I'm still a no one. So if one day I went to America, it's gonna be still a hard part. Yeah. Or else I have to go to the same gym as them, or maybe goes to the same time as them as it goes.
So stalk them.
I mean, I would stalk them, but like, you know,
Kind of.
yeah, kind of. Okay, let's say I'm kind of.
Okay. So talking about qualifying for Asian and stuff, you were supposed to compete in NQ3.
Yes.
But you couldn't because it was all full.
Yeah.
Right? 56 people, which is crazy.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's going to be an amazing competition. It's in 3 weeks.
Yeah.
3 weeks out. Right. So what's your next competition going to be?
I would say in Q1 or in Q2, I would say.
What about nationals?
Nationals? Probably next year.
Yeah, next year nationals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you mean?
Like nationals before NQ1.
Next year. I mean, I think next 2 year. Right? Because like my national still is not. I mean, like my total is still not qualified yet.
All right.
Yeah.
So next year.
Yeah.
And then after that, you go to Asians, and then eventually Worlds.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what are you expecting for your next competition?
Let's start with deadlifting.
Okay, that's opposite, but okay.
Yeah, opposite. I love opposite stuff. So my deadlift, I was aiming for maybe 230 to 245, or maybe 250. I think.
Okay.
Yeah. Hopefully, I can get that by next year, maybe. And then bench, I would say 140.
140 bench.
Yeah.
What's your bench right now?
I would say like almost 120.
Oh, damn.
Almost like I think like 115.
Okay.
Around that day. But I never lifted yet. But then from the RPE that like I feel, cause like right now, 100 kg is like 6 RPE for.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah.
What about squats?
I hate squats. Squats is my poverty. So probably 190 by next year, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, 190, 185, 195, I would say. Yeah. Hopefully I get those numbers.
Yeah, for sure. So you're aiming for that total, and you'll compete once next year or twice?
I want to compete once, because like, or maybe twice if I feel like I wanted to see what I can do most, right? Like if I can, for example, if my first comp I get like 140, bench, right? And then I didn't get my goal for squat and deadlifts. Then I might go to another comp, but then just lower the bench. I can go like 140 again, but then I have to get my squats and deadlifts. Yeah, that's my, how do you say? That's how I do it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And now I want to talk about what we were talking about on what I posted on my story. So basically, for the people who don't know, last week I was lifting at a commercial gym.
Yeah.
And I was deadlifting, and the weight was only like 130. It was really light. It was a deload week, and I wasn't really slamming the weights, but there was this guy who basically stopped me mid set and was like, "Hey, could you stop doing that? Could you do it gently?
Yeah.
Because it's disturbing me."
Yeah.
I was so confused, but I was like, "Okay, whatever." And thankfully, I got it on video.
Yeah.
So, what are your thoughts on that?
I mean, as what I see in the video, he wasn't even wearing gym clothes, you know. Was a dude, like a casual dude,
Yeah.
coming to the gym and like seeing you lift. I was like, well, this is nothing compared to others. I mean, not the weights, but like how you put the weight down. Like, imagine if it's you, or maybe if it's me who like to slam weights, right?
Yeah.
It will be whole different stories. Yeah, for sure. But like, as for him, it was only 130, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just like putting the weights down normally. Like, I think if it's a girl or maybe other people, like other people, they would say it's just normal.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't know what's that guy problem.
Yeah, it was like RPE 3. I was doing it pretty gently, I would say.
Yeah.
Because there was no need of slamming the weights anyways.
Of course.
But yeah, people are weird. And you told me you have had experiences like that, right?
Yeah.
So you're banned from a gym?
Yeah. I was banned from SAT. That was can I say in Thai?
Sure.
It was in Gogatha. Yeah. So I was with my friend, and that time I was lifting about like 170, 160, I think. And then I wouldn't say I was slamming. I would say I was just putting it slowly, but then, the place was like, I would say the place was bad. Yeah. And like the floor was pretty thin, I think. Yeah. And like their architecture is not that very good, and then I just put the bar down, and then some dude came to me like, can you put the bar more gently, or maybe play like at the other side? Yeah, something like that. And then okay, then I just change, and then I also get yelled at for squatting. I think at that time I was squatting like 130, I think.
Yeah.
And then the bar was very bendy. Yeah, and then some old dude came to me and was saying like, can you not squat this way? Cause like you're breaking the property. I was like, what the fuck, bro? And can I curse?
Yeah.
Or like, I was like, what the fuck? And then I was like, okay. And then I was, you know, I was the guy that I don't care, like, bro, I'm here to work out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I just do it. And then when I finish, there was this part when I was deadlifting at the same gym. It was different days. I was with my friend and I was using my belt, right? And I was just like hyped up, you know what I mean? I just lift this weight and then I was hyped up, and then I just put my belt down hard. It's not even slamming. I wouldn't, like, you know what I mean? I just like tossed it.
Yeah.
I was tossing it. And then some old like trainer was telling me like, can you put it down like nicely? And then I stare at him in his eyes. I was like, it's my belt. You know what I mean? Like, why do you care? Something like that. And then I think he was shocked maybe. because like he didn't expect me to like reply him like that, and I didn't care. So yeah, so I was just doing it again. Yeah, and then I think I went to the rowing machine. Yeah, I was doing it with like with a lot of weight, of course.
Yeah.
And then of course everyone knows that using like doing rowing, right? Like if you put like normally, right? Like you're gonna hurt yourself, of course, because like you're stretching your muscle and everything. And it was like a heavy weight. So what I did was going in a little bit, and then I like how do you say? And then I put gently, but it was a bit hard. It was a bit hard, but then there was people in front of me and on the side. So like I think the old person in front of me was asking the employee that like, can you tell this dude to like lower it down, something like that. And then I told the employee that, bro, try this way. Like you can't put it properly because like you might hurt yourself, right? So yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. I think a lot of people are just, they go to the gym for not really working out. They'll just go there to have fun.
Yeah.
And then when somebody else is actually working out, they have a problem. Like with your situation, I think it was a government gym, right?
Yeah, government.
So it's expected. For me too, it's like commercial gym. It's kind of expected, but usually I don't have a problem with that gym. It's just that one guy.
Yeah.
And the gym doesn't have rules against slamming weights.
Yeah.
So I can slam it, but he just had a problem. And he looked like he was going to the library with the way he dressed.
Yeah.
So I guess he wanted to be in the library.
For sure. Of course. I think he was just like waiting for his boyfriend for sure.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah. So are you into powerlifting? Like, do you watch any powerlifting?
Of course, bro.
Yeah.
Every time, you know, when all of my pookies, like I always call them pookies. Shout out to Ethan and YY. Yeah, all those boys. I always watch them mostly. Yeah, like cause like you know I see them as my younger brothers, and then I want to watch them win, of course. Like at first I didn't know anything about this, like about powerlifting competition and like IPF and stuff like that. But then when I started watching it, I couldn't stop watching, you know, because like each and every one of the athletes was like very strong and stuff like that. Yeah.
And are you in touch with Sheffield and what's happening on that side?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course.
So who do you think will win Sheffield this year?
Oh man.
Damn, that was loud.
It was. Actually, I don't know, bro. Maybe top three. I was saying my top three.
Who do you want?
Who do I want to win? Who do I want to win? Opor, of course.
Okay, of course.
Opor. Roswell. Is Jonathan Keiko still there?
No, he's not.
Oh shit. Jesus.
Okay.
Yeah. Three of us.
Top three, right?
Top three. My top three.
Yeah. Yeah, I think out of those three, the biggest chance of winning is actually P. Opor.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if he recently hit 280 on the squat.
Yeah.
Which is an all-time personal best for him.
Yeah.
And I think if he goes with this, like the way he's training now, he can definitely win.
Of course.
It's either him or Shell.
Yeah. I think Opor can go for more than 280 for sure. Because when I watched the video, it was like him lifting 255 on the ropes.
Yeah.
Actually, like I feel like he could go more, of course. Yeah.
So do you want to know the crazy thing?
Yeah.
So P. Opor's world record total is 710.5, right? Shell right now, his weight is 70, and he recently did 825.
Damn. What the hell?
And I talked to him last night, so I did a podcast with him, and what he said was he'll aim for 825 this comp, maybe even 840. And yeah, if he can do that, or even if he can get 810, that's 100 kilos over the old world record.
Yeah.
So
Damn.
yeah, it's crazy.
It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough.
And if P. Opor can actually keep up with that,
Yeah.
even if he wins, that's amazing. Even if he can just like give him a good battle, maybe do 800, that's
Yeah.
still crazy.
Yeah, of course, bro.
Yeah. So I think there is, even if P. Opor comes second, for example, he won't really lose.
Yeah, of course. I think if it's me, I would say if Pure can like try to get more on his bench, yeah, I think he would definitely like, how do you say, dominate all those lifters for sure.
Yeah. So currently Shell benches 212.5
Yeah,
as in 66.
yeah. And I was like, bro, you're 66. Come on, man. Like 212, it's like whole different level.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what are your future plans in life?
In life, I would say if I graduate from uni, right?
If
I mean, if I graduate from uni,
isn't it when? Are you gonna drop out?
when I graduate from uni,
Okay,
right?
that's better
Yeah,
worded.
better. I think I would go to America first.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe work and travel, or maybe you know, I want to go there because that's a dream of a person. Like a lot of person want to go there. Right? So the first reason I want to go there is because I want to go and see those big lifters, in person, get to talk to them, or maybe get to know them in person better, right? So, going there, would help a lot of like my training, because like I get to know how they train, I get to know how they eat or maybe stay, because I've seen that a lot of like most of the Americans, they lift a lot, bro. Yeah, whether it's like a kid or maybe young adults, they lift a lot, like heavier than I would say most of Thai people, right?
Yeah, like recently, if
Yeah,
you saw Elliot
yeah.
Sykes,
It is like, oh my
God,
god,
he's crazy.
he's too crazy, bro. He's not a human.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's on another level.
yeah. I would say, like I would say genetics.
Yeah, for sure.
Mostly genetics.
sure.
Yeah, even the black genetics. Those guys are in another level, because most of the person who win the, I think, the past worlds,
Yeah.
IPF, most of them are blacks.
So let's see, 59s, no, 74s, yeah,
74, Perkins,
83.
83. Yeah.
First and second both were
Yeah.
yeah, black. 93, no, but there was one, Brandon Petrie,
Yeah.
who was black. 105.
Of course. No. I think it was
that was
Arab.
Ashton.
Yeah, I think it
Ashton
was.
won, so he's not. No, he is black, I think. I might be wrong, but I think he's mixed.
Yeah, he's mixed for sure.
120,
I think.
the GOAT, Bob Matthews, weighing
Yeah.
in as a 105 and winning as 120.
I think, yeah.
And
Like Bob was saying that he didn't want to compete with Ashton because
Yeah.
Ashton was his friends. So he know that like he could break the, I think he break the world record, right?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, in 120, and then like, so he can let his friend compete in 105, and then he can compete in 120. Yeah, so like, best friends.
Great.
Great.
Good for them.
Yeah.
But now he wants to go after Rondell and
Yeah.
Jesus. He wants Jesus's total. He wants, so on his recent video, what he said was, I want to be within 200 pounds of Jesus's total. Even though Jesus's total body weight is like 140 and he's like 105.
Yeah.
So,
but I mean, I think Bob, I think he can do it because his muscle mass is different level from others.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like, I've loved to see him train too.
Yeah,
Like,
for sure.
yeah, like, I think I watched him train, and I was like, how can you lift? I think it was 800 pounds, or maybe less or more. 800 pounds. He was not listening to music.
Oh right, yeah, I've seen
He
that.
was
That's
singing,
disgusting.
bro. He was singing while lifting, and I was like, bro, like no hype, nothing at all, just singing, and then just pull it up. Yeah, it was different level, and it was like I think it was 6 or 7 RP, I think. Yeah,
Actually crazy.
yeah,
Crazy stuff.
so like by him saying that he would like get to the Jesus level or Jesus overall, I think that like it could be possible for him for sure.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah, he's just on another level.
Yeah.
Now, before we started, you stated that you wanted to start a gym.
Yeah.
Do you want to start a gym in the States or do you want to start it here?
I want to start it here,
Okay.
of course. Because I would say I want to open a gym in Thailand because uh first of all I want to have a gym that I could actually go to and like stay there 24/7. You know what I mean? Because
Okay.
as for now, I stay in Iron Hive for like I think I went to the gym like at 1, and then I stay there until like how do you say 4?
10 a.m.
Yeah, 10
Oh,
a.m.
sorry, 10 p.m.
10 p.m. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was at Iron Hive like sometimes 1 p.m.
9 hours. You're doing a shift. You're
Yeah.
doing a work shift. Why don't you get paid? Why don't you get a job there? Become a receptionist or something. You'll get paid.
I mean, like right now I can do it actually because like my how do you say it's like we have a break right now. So like I could do it, but then I will say I'm lazy. Yeah. Like so that's why like I love going there too. That's why like I love seeing people over there. I love the community. I can just go there and hang out and like chit chat. You know what I mean? So like so that's why I want to make a gym in Thailand because I know that if I make a gym, all of the powerlifters will come to my gym.
Yeah.
And maybe I can just stay there and just like hang out with them, even though I'm not training at all.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you just like watching people live.
Yeah. I love, I mean, no homo, but I love watching people lift.
Okay.
Because like sometimes I feel like those are also my inspirations to lift more. Yeah.
Right. And how long do you train yourself?
With no coach or?
No. I mean, like, so you go to the gym from 1 p.m. to 10
Oh,
p.m.
okay.
How long do you train?
I would say 4 to 5 hours, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, 4 to 5 hours.
That's pretty standard for a powerlifter. Yeah.
Maybe more sometimes.
Yeah. Sometimes I've had those sessions too, like 6 hours at the gym. Oh, where did the time go? Right. Yeah.
Because like sometimes I train, for example, I win at 1, right? Or we at 12. I win there. I'll feel lazy first, and then I'll just wait for the time to be right. Like for example, I went at 12. I will start working out at like maybe 1:30, something like that, and then I'll just start training.
Okay. So before we wrap this up, do you have anything you want to say?
Um, about like
Anything.
Um, I would say thank you to all my friends in the gym or maybe outside the gym that inspires me a lot. Shout out to YY and Ethan. Yeah, they helped. Yeah, like they helped me a lot, bro. Actually, because for example, YY, when I was with him, like he always helps me with first of all training and how to recover. Yeah, because like how do you say?
He massages your back.
No, not exactly. No. Like for example, like I hurt my lower back.
Okay.
The person I text was YY.
Because he had an injury too.
Yeah. So like I text him and like we figured things out. Like we tried to help each other, Yeah, and then for Ethan, like whenever I stay at the gym, he's like my younger brother, so like I love training with him, bro. Like seeing him lift a lot, like I always tell myself that yo, I want to be like him one day, of course, even though he was younger than me.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I would say thank you to Deals, yeah, Deals and Pinky. Yeah, those are my little sister and little brother for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I love training with them. Like I go out with them a lot for sure. But then now, like they're in like Dale, I mean I think he just started university. Yeah, and also Pinky, she's in like other gyms. So like she wouldn't be able to like come train with me or Dale's to come train with me.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like shout out to them because every time I squat, bench or deadlift, they always help me. Like
Okay.
looking at my depth or maybe help me like when I fail, because like I think I went to Muscle Factory and then I failed 140 and then like bro like they was hyping me up, they was like trying to make me calm, yeah, and then when I didn't hit the 200 I was crying, right? Like the person who I hugged was both of them. Yeah, I was hugging both of them because like yeah, I'll say I love them so much. Yeah, that's why.
Yeah. And what is your Instagram?
You guys can follow me on Instagram. The, the name is Minutes. M_minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that will be in the description. You can go check that out.
For sure.
And I think that will be it for today.
Mm-hmm.
Please go check out the sponsor of today's episode, Ali. You can go buy it at 7-Eleven. They have like 5 different flavors, and yeah, it's basically a meal replacement drink, and it's really good. So yeah, that will be it. Thank you so much for watching. Like the video if you liked it. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time.